know.
What's oh no?
I have changed something that I don't know what it is. Where did I put that? All right, welcome everyone. We are back and live. Nice. So missed the show. So happy to be back in the No Man's Sky Wonder Show in VR, episode number 60. After so long with my favorite friends Kim and Max. So for the people who join us for the first time, still looking for these people. This show is about No Man's Sky, about gaming, about, good old friends, good talks, sci-fi, anything that we want to talk about in virtual reality. We have my co-hosts Kim and Max. Today we're gonna tour and travel to two bases that I haven't seen before in VR. One built by Max and one built by Kim, and we're gonna spend some time and see what's gonna happen here today. So Max, how are you doing, my friend? Been a while.
Yeah, pretty good. Very good.
Perfect. And Kim, how are you doing?
Grilling season.
Ah, yeah.
Grilling season, yeah.
Can't
My
complain.
husband pulled out the grill the other day, and boy, we had some nice food.
Excellent.
There is a big storm going on, and I so missed the No Man's Sky game, actually. Wow. Touching animals. You always see new animals. I haven't seen this animal before. What is this animal?
Oh yeah, perfect
Yeah.
chance to check out the planet, I guess, before we look at the base.
What? Look at this. Dislikes being scanned, correct? That's the key thing about, about No Man's Sky. It's always a lot of discoveries, a lot of different kind of, it's not full discoveries, but it's always something new that will surprise you. Very, very interesting. Now there is a storm in here, and let's see who do we have in the chat. Krusty, how are you doing? Been a while. Oh, Jesslack, how are you doing, my friend?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I haven't put the PSVR 2 also in some time. I mean, been mainly playing on Quest lately. And
This other badger is really nice too.
Yeah, forgot how
For looking
comfortable
at
it is.
badgers.
So we
Or
are.
wolverines or
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that one. I love that one. Oh my goodness.
yeah,
Oh,
it's got like
wow.
the little stripes. It's got the stripes going all the way down the front legs too, and then it kinda got the tapered stripes. They kinda like
Look
taper
at
off
this.
as they go towards the tail.
That is
Okay,
really
Yeah,
I
it's
am
really
gonna
cool.
tame this
That
guy.
back
I'm gonna tame this. My companion is just restful. Let me expand it. This guy is. He reminds me of one of the dream. How do you say? Bets that I really loved. So, have you seen the movie Riddick?
Yes.
So the latest Riddick, correct? The last one, which
Yes,
was
yeah.
he had a dog that have these kind of strides,
Mm-hmm.
correct? In the start of the movie, these white strides, correct? Is just so cool.
Yeah, I
Look at that.
was always hoping for a sequel to Riddick. They did some really good things with that movie.
I think they
and
mentioned,
then kind of just stopped.
They mentioned there is gonna be a last one, correct? Like a last for when you go back to his original home and the guy and try and search for it.
Oh, if Vin Diesel manages to scrape it together for a last one to complete the trilogy, then
Yeah.
that would be I would be satisfied.
Yeah, but I think the third one, Riddick's third one was really good. No, I haven't seen any bet like this before in No Man's Sky. What is that? I haven't seen this full white strides all the way around. That's a pretty
Nice
unique
striped
bet.
animals are a rarity, correct? Yeah,
Yeah.
You don't see very many of them.
Yeah. See,
Tell us about this face,
all
Matt.
the way on his hand and his legs, correct? Look at that.
Oh, well, yes. Well, this is New Ronto, so this is like a little
And its eyeball.
settlement that was kind of sort of came to mind. It's like I always wanted to build against one of those like outposts. So like this is an event planet for the PBF, which is a desert themed or a western themed. So it's kind of going with like a a farm sort of ranchy kind of with a slight No Man's Sky twist to it, which includes our little proto-gek friends who I take with me almost everywhere. I have their huts on almost every build I have. It's there's always some way to write them into a lore. So their journey began humbly. So they came here, eons ago, before any of the known concepts of the lore existed, and then started their life.
Whole story, yeah. Tell us
Well, to the left is the first little diorama that will give you the beginnings of the story. I'll let Miha kind of process the approach.
Oh, this is great. Where is Miha? We need to go collect him. I think he's still playing with his pet.
Oh, I'm coming. I'm just give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm so impressed with this pet. So I'm just
Yeah, no, enjoy it.
I'm gonna come because
you know what? That was one of the best additions to the game. Was the pet stuff.
Look
so
at the details here. It have this, three. Let me turn it off. I think my light is annoying him. So actually, if you take a look to him here without the light, he's sniffing you, Max. It have the level of details here. Look at this. What do you call this? Horn. You have a horn, the eyeballs, everything, and it's really, really interesting. Really interesting.
I have a similar version of one of them. See?
I don't know what happens. There is a lot of unique creatures here. I really need to go and explore a little bit more in No Man's Sky. Looks like I don't know what happened, but these creatures are extremely unique. Look at this one also. This your
this is mine. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this one that has a very cool light bulb coming out of it. With a very unique.
I love it when they have those lights.
Split beaver tail, and it's got that cute little little Wolverine head with the button nose, and yeah, it was a nice find. I was gonna gene sequence it and see if I could mix up the colors a couple times or the parts, but I didn't. Here it is in its raw form. I used to have a couple of those.
So here we are, correct? The traditional, beautiful, natural beauty of Maximus builds. Look at this tree. Oh my god. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So let's you were speaking about the history of this planet, correct?
Yeah, so I'll take you to the little first so this is the landing pad area. First is complimentary and necessary to most bases. Often an afterthought, so sometimes, depending on the part count, it's I forgot the landing pads. Shit. It's I don't have 500 parts. This is a problem. It just slaps landing pad on wall. Looks great. There it is. We did it. So anyway, I'll take you to the first little diorama over here.
Wait, let me get it out of the bit now because we're gonna distract, unfortunately. Yeah.
I like how it's managing to get inside the grounds of the base. That's an unusual. That's not something that usually can happen.
So I'm gonna point him to.
If I tried to summon a pet right here, it's not gonna let me. But your pet's walking around freely here, which is sweet.
Yeah.
What?
I've
My
sent
pets
him
always
far.
walk around through my base.
Maybe it's just been a couple months.
Hey, why is there
Rusty.
this hand coming out with this planet in here? You have a deep story, correct, for this base, Max, correct?
Yeah, there's sort of a loose collection of thoughts. It started I had this sort of structures going, and then I was trying to think of a story for the settlement, and then the thought came to mind of, these little proto-geks and the little lumpy statues. I've always loved these little statues, so I was
Me too.
trying to figure out a way to work them into the environment. So on the left side is more of
you buried the base. That's so cool.
Yeah, it some of the terrain grew back on the other side a little bit, and the flattening and the getting them down to a certain height and then bringing the terrain back up is
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
easy.
it's definitely trial and error, but it works eventually. But yeah, the results. It's instead of it just like obviously being like a statue sitting on the ground on a pillar, right? Like you can actually like they actually look like they're alive for like hanging out.
They do. I love it.
Yeah, mixing all of this natural terrain with all of these planets is giving a very relaxing feeling, like you are actually in the forest around here. Look, but this is natural terrain, correct?
Where are you standing right now?
Yeah, here.
Oh yeah, so the stuff that's grown through the this concrete work, yes, this is stuff growing through
Natural?
from the planet, and then these plants are stuff that I placed here, like this wispy stuff, and
Yeah.
I go into build mode, I can get the names of the parts again.
Yeah.
But any like grassy, wispy stuff, or the purpley stuff for the trees, and yeah, that's all been hand placed.
And I have to tell
I
you
was
that
sort of
it's
hoping
amazing.
it would reclaim, you know? It's sort of nice sometimes when nature grows through. Like,
Yeah.
not necessarily when it's terrain growing through a house, but when you got a little bit of grass poking through, like, some concrete that you laid, it's like, nice.
Yeah, it's just kind of real.
Some weeds I can never get rid of. Excellent.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful when they are mixed together like this.
It was really
versus
hard to
plain.
mess with the colors here, because I was trying to go for, like, a muted, like moistureless, like, deprived of, but still having, like, color in some ways, you know, having, like, a mix between, like, grays and purples and the greens. Because if you look around in the backgrounds, like, that's pretty much all you see is grays, greens, and little bits of purple on the mountains and stuff, right? So, you know, trying to stay within the paint strip from the Home Depot, you know, just
All right.
relative colors.
No, but the view here, this view here with all of this grass and natural grass with the planet and the moon behind it is a really cool view. All right. So, where should we start from? I'm just,
Well, here, I'll take you to the little dioramas. So this will give you the story of the settlement. So yeah, so here are the first little primordial ooze settlers who first came to Devil's Dust Bowl and began their life very simply, you know, like having very little language and sort of, you know, just able to hobble together these huts and, you know, over the eons, grew into a settlement. And, you know, tools and language and, you know, eventual industry grew, and they discovered that these large, slender neck creatures, Diplos, of course, in the game, but they used them for agriculture. And then discovered that they got the job done quicker, so they were, you know, they called them Prontos, and then shortened it to Ronto, and then named the settlement after them. And then one day, an anomaly came. So this is the anomaly standing over here, gazing at the nomadic creatures, and that changed everything and brought industry, politics, and, you know, the usual galactic woes to the settlement over time. As you can see, the remnants of their former tenants, like there's like evidence of when the first spawn occupied the grounds, and then they were evicted, but everything has sort of been maintained, and like nothing has been taken away, only added over millennia. So it's just to kind of show, like, you know, where the settlement grew to. And then now it just runs as like a trading post, and there's a little merchant outpost and light rail system that goes through the mountains off to some of the other bases on the planet. This was an event system, so there was, you know, some kind of semblance of community. So the thought of a grav train transporting off into the distance is like, I'll see you at the next stop there, you know, waving off to the nothing. Yeah, imagine we off to imagination land we go.
Yeah, no, it's a cool story. I like the lore also, you know. But once the
So let's
humans
take you
arrive,
through
you need to get ready. Correct? They will destroy everything.
So the first merchant we got to visit is the local farmhand, which I have a exocraft terminal person here who I think you can summon, hopefully, and be able to see first, like have like an actual like vendor here standing. Says, I hope they fix that. If not, then that's too bad. But or if I summon my own, can you see him?
No, I don't see him.
No, I don't see him.
I really wish they would change that. Because for me, I'm seeing like a Viking dude standing there, just ready to sell you slabs of concrete for 900 units.
Yeah,
Ours
very
looks like he got
expensive.
lunch.
That's very expensive.
That's not so bad. Oh, and this is boomstick that he sells in case you you know, handmade from exocraft parts.
This is a nice one. Really nice. Really creative.
Yeah, extra boom lever action. You know, just one just pull down of that hand lever at the back, and you get one solid canister. Just
creative.
yeah, it's like a 40mm pistol. You know.
Yeah. It acts as a
Ouch.
very nice weapon also.
So there's okay. So now let's go through the farm.
All right.
I love how your animals just jump. Oh, sorry, that's my critter. He's like, let me in. I want snacks. There's also pyramid head dogs and a few other horrors and loveliness of nature.
I remember when I see the first one of these, and I was also very impressed. These are also very rare. These are really, really rare. The pyramid head creatures.
Pyramid head dogs?
Yeah.
Not quite. But they're fun. To get a good one, to get like an aesthetically pleasing pyramid head dog, yes, that's difficult.
I like how you put these upside down, Max.
Yes, the artist shark cars, delicious. Or artist shark sort
great.
of blobs.
Look,
kind of have
big
like
are these stuff here. Big fruits. Alright.
Well, these are fun because I've used these on a couple different builds as like octopus balls. There was one cave build where I had these creatures had crash landed on a planet, and they just determined through like a geological and atmospheric survey that these octopus orb creatures that lived nearby in the local oceans were the highest source of nutrition and protein that existed on the face of the planet. So they conscripted the local population through sonic, like solar, like sound, like they emitted this like song basically from the cave that would lure travelers into the cave, and then all they would do is cook them delicious orbs of octopus endlessly as a task.
I haven't
So it was
seen these
but they
before.
offered like comfort and like, you know, just luxury, but the payment was you had to stay and cook them octopus because they had to get the hell off that planet somehow. But
Oh my god.
it was going to take many octopuses. Yeah, so these are various plants. I was trying to come up with a few different fun
guys.
combos of agricultural wonders. And
Wait.
at
one
the time,
Dashboard
this is 2
Devil
years
has
ago.
just joined the spaceship cruise.
Oh, nice.
Dashboard Devil.
and
So nice of you, my friend. Thank you
Dash,
very much.
J-Slax, Delta 1. Sweet.
Welcome. And Delta 1 is here. Hey, Delta 1. How are you doing, my friend? Dashboard Devil, one of the nicest persons I have ever met, and I still remember the nightmares of his big scorpion on top of the volcano. That was a sight to be seen. Yeah,
Just
I think that was a spider.
yeah, the spider.
But now you're giving them ideas. Scorpions on tops of volcanoes.
Yeah. No, because I hate
So many
scorpions
pieces
more
on
than
a scorpion.
spiders.
So many angles.
Yeah.
So much
Hey,
difficult.
Maxi.
Just throwing out build challenges. Just like, I
Yeah.
wonder if someone could build a perfect scorpion. No mods.
No, I think.
Is there a human on Earth that can?
Yeah, I
Anyway.
don't think I've seen any scorpions. Everyone is sticking to spiders for some
That's
reason.
a hard one. Scorpions are like, God,
No,
there's
it's
like fucking
hard.
120
Yeah.
pieces on the little bastards.
Hey, Max, what are these?
Many
builds here?
articulations detected.
These ones I haven't
Yeah.
seen
Oh,
before in
nice
the
people.
game.
Stuff.
I haven't seen these before.
Well,
No,
if you flipped it,
down,
the other
huh?
way, it's
It's just a regular
it's
bush,
the
but it's
fluffy
upside
bush.
down.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So what you're,
Yeah.
that is the top. I mean the bottom, like the base.
I just exposed the meaty nub, so you know, for meaty nubness. That's the good side, right? That's the good chunk. I mean, technically, it's the root end, but is it?
I think my
Not here, at least. Sadly, you can't really sit properly in the giant tractor for the workhorse or due to collision bubbles, but that's okay. We'll just pretend.
Let me see. I'm trying to get something more, less distracting, but even so, I really like it. See, one of the most important thing I missed about the show is being able to stand beside Max here and do like this, you know?
There you go. Slash says Lava Scorpion. Dash says Scorpion might need to go on the list for the future. Well, there you go. That's, the list grows. Easy 3. Oh yeah, easily.
Let's do this quickly before Maxi, you know, report us. Ah, man, you have moved. You need to wait for a second. Wait for a second.
YouTube, I want to report gorgeous humans. Where do I report such a violation?
Oh, look at this. The nature beauty is amazing. I love this beauty, man.
Well, Miha, at the time, see, there's so many new plants. There's like, this is when they just added those new grasses, and I like lost my absolute shit because you could like grass underneath the very few amount of plants that we had. And I was like, I could put grass places? What? And then you could use grass for other things, like hair on robots, and like people have since used grass for beards for little tiny dwarves sitting on bed. Like, it's just the uses alone just for follicles of hair.
As soon as they come up with something, I'm like, what else could this be?
Yeah, like it's just fantastic. Like because this was, I think, in September, and then the Christmas build that followed that the Index did. Like Christmas. So many people did like little wispy elf hair with like the curly bush and stuff. Like there is a couple very nice. Like very good work.
It have a Christmas touch for sure, but I really now start to remember, you know, why I love No Man's Sky in VR a lot, because right now in where I live here in Dubai, it's literally dry. And dry a lot of places, but there is almost no greens, correct? And I put the VR and I am here, you see all of this natural beauty, all these colors is all around you. Look at this. Amazing, really amazing.
All right, so if we take you through, now that we've gone through most of the farm, let's
yeah.
There's a little bit of a sort of like, I guess what you'd say a trading hall in quotations. It kind of has a gloomy, non-security camera vibe to it. So this thing's kind of broken down. It kind of sparks every once in a while. Watch for 240 to the thigh won't kill you, said my apprentice. Where's your apprentice? Oh, he didn't show up for work today because it took 240 to the thigh. Anyway, terrible electrical shock jokes. So these are your little sort of, recyclers, so to speak, for your purposes. There's a spine chandelier hanging over here, various chunks of meat and trees, and yeah, it sort of has like a I come here to smoke drugs vibe. Anyway, so moving on.
No,
Hi, Marty Plays.
Oh, hey, Marty. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you guys are checking Marty channel, Delta One channel. We are pretty much now, a one big family. No, see, here is the cool thing
No
about...
Man's Sky Sesame Street, baby. Everyone lives on the same block, even Oscar the Grouch. Even the unmentionables, they even get to show up sometimes. We hate them, but we have to tolerate them. Sorry, we don't hate them. We love them.
This is like a whole full city around here, Max. Look at this. Look at this Kim on the top. How he put these lights from small to
yeah.
big. Wow. That deserve a
It's
close.
kind of a smorgasbord. Yeah, there's sort of chunks of sort of.
Oh, look at this,
There's
guys.
there's some posters that are sort of collapsing on each other, and various arches that are. I wasn't quite sure what to do with this building. I was trying to kind of bridge the gap between these two containers, just to kind of not make it such a big space. And it ended up being this sort of like mix of stuff.
No, but that's how.
But that was
real-
kind of building on the theme of mixes of stuff, you know, over the eons.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, I'll just take a 2x4 and nail it to the wall. Or say, shelf.
This is how
Strange
real life stuff looks
conglomerations.
like. Looks really cool, and I really like this Arabic Arabian style stuff. Correct. Very close to my heart when I see these builds. It reminds me of the very popular Aladdin, correct? Cities when
I love
you
the
know.
stone in this game.
Iran
Dude. Yeah, like
here
there was
and,
one build I did. I really wish I could sort of take it and say like it was like a stone fortress built into a cliff, and you would have you would have loved it. It's like it would have been definitely right up your alley.
All right, let's keep going. Why I am moving so slow? Because I completely forgot the beauty of touring these fantastic builds in VR.
Oh, so this is like a little like a sort of prompt bot. It doesn't actually work, but this is a triangle piece and like the preform piece and then a sphere. And then I can't remember what decal I put on that to get that perfect dot on there.
Yeah.
I just can't remember.
It have this small
Sure,
thing
someone
coming out,
remembers.
and I drag it, and this should thing, open or do some, some impressions, because the perfect dot is very unique. So, hey, Delta Mom is here. Hello, Delta Mom. Delta Creator 246. What is the secret of 246, Delta Mom? Also, Delta 1 is also using Delta 1 246. There is a unique thing they are doing here. Oh,
I think that's
see
the
also-
same. I think that's Delta 1.
Yeah, and
Oh
Actually,
no, there is.
they are
There
both
is.
there,
Sorry,
yeah.
no, you're correct. Yes.
Yeah.
I am blind.
and Debs, hey Debs, I still don't know a lot
Oh.
about you, man. I hope you can stop
Depth
by
is
and
in
check.
Chimera. Depth
Okay.
has been in Chimera for a long time.
Oh, really? From Chimera?
Yeah, long time.
Ah, all right.
He has a
Welcome.
YouTube channel as well. Check
Oh,
it
he
out.
has?
He does like.
How
preaches-
come?
Yeah, he does.
How come he never posts the links? Post the links.
I
Debs.
could send you a link. Oh,
Yeah.
Endership. Nice.
Yeah.
They're all the usual suspects.
Hi, Enra.
Oh,
It's like a
Enra.
Scorsese film every weekend. Just
Thank
gotta
you
show
for
up.
stopping by.
To Miha, try these analog doors with the decals. They're kind of fun.
Wait, Delta 1 is saying, without me, you would never know her. Reverse. All right. Look at this view, man. There is 100, of little details that's being attention. It's like really, a full-blown live city. I mean, how you mix it, the buildings with your build, with the natural build. I really love this.
I love
Yeah.
those light fissures. They have endless uses. There's another. I used
They
another
do.
one
Yeah.
in the other direction on another tower around the corner that you'll see, and I was quite proud of it because you can't actually see the body of this. You can only see like the actual. Anyway, they're fun to hide in places.
When they made this, they use foveated rendering technology. I can't anymore jump inside the light. When I go close, it just turn white, unfortunately. It used to be very
Really?
good.
I see
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Wow, that's so weird.
It used to be much more cooler, unfortunately, but I don't
Yeah.
know why. I used to stay inside these things and feel like I'm in the shower, but now this doesn't
Oh,
happen
Delta
anymore.
One. I see Black Forest. Who's talking about Valheim? My ears just raised.
Oh, Valheim, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cannot get enough of
Oh,
that
look
game.
at this.
Just that the Ashlands update is just completely obsessed.
Man,
Great.
this is so cool, Bex. I love this, man. Look at this, correct?
Oh yeah, welcome. Here, have a dart. Dart's on me. This is the.
Yeah. So
There's not much oxygen, but we got good temps.
Mhm. We all have these backpacks behind our backs, which we wonder what they have the jet bags, and for sure they have some
Well,
oxygen.
I was trying to think of what to do with these containers. I was just like, what am I going to do? Like, have a sitting area, have a little storage area, have a little because some of them have beds in them, and neither of them spawn. I think one of them spawned. I'd have to double check, but no, this one was just all broken up. So sometimes it'll be fully furnished. Sometimes they'll be like little containers. This one has a little container. So yeah, help yourself.
Yeah, one day,
20
correct?
bucks.
I
Nice.
think one
It's like
day,
Explore.
someone will figure out the amount of work that Hello Games done to make this game fully playable in VR. You know, the amount of details that they created that you can only see in VR is crazy. Crazy. It's like the amount of work they done here is very close to building maybe 100 VR games or something.
Well, here, come get a drink over at the whiskey still here.
Where are you, man? It's this like a maze around here. Ah, here we are.
There, just over here. Here we go.
Oh, look at this. Ah, nice. A lot of places to sit and relax.
Always. If you don't have a seating area or a table, you fucked up.
Yeah, yeah.
3
Sorry.
words.
I'm still recovering from a very, very bad cough. So I'm gonna mute so I can cough.
Because how am I going to sit down and go into photo mode? Pry through your base within photo mode. If I can't sit down, right? Like, it's just necessary furniture.
Hey, just like he's already quote me, Miha casting couch.
Oh boy.
Yeah, yeah. But did Delta Mom or Delta One say what is the secret of 246? Do you guys know what is the secret of 246? Anyone know?
Mm-mm.
It's like even numbers to me.
No, it's not a coincidence on both of them to put it, correct? I will need to get him back on the show and question him about that.
Just needs to add an 8 and a whole bunch of appreciate. There you go. 2, 4, 6.
So here
Delta,
showing
Delta,
like it was-
go,
so
Delta.
these
There you go.
posters have a meaning, correct? So you have the farm, correct, and maybe
Yeah,
the
so the
desert
store
shop.
is to the right, and then transportation
Normally-
to the starport would be to the
Yeah.
left. So let's go to the left first and take you over to the LRT.
And the beauty of this tree makes my heart warm. I love this tree. It's like the Chinese colors tree, correct? What's the very popular ones in pink? What do you call them?
There's
sakura?
the Japanese maple, and then there's the cherry blossoms. Those
Yeah,
are pink
yeah, the
one
cherry
blooms, but the
blossoms.
Japanese maple is gorgeous. Yeah, it's like a wispy cannabis leaf, but like a maple and a cannabis leaf made a baby, and turned very, very red.
I love
Very
it.
nice.
Look, I just need to go and get a closer look from this. Oh, it actually have a lot of different layers. There is a place to go there actually.
It's a little disheveled. I was trying to do well because there's like a satellite going, sort of like the tower is kind of going all the way around it, and I was trying to sort of bridge the gap, and I just kept adding. I think I was kind of like right at the end when I had a couple parts left, and I just kept adding cave creepers until I just ran out of parts, and then I was like, okay, stop.
It looks really good from down beneath.
It's
I usually
beautiful.
try to go for like the profile shots, and then like as No Man's Sky, like you get closer and you're like, oh. The trees specifically, they're hard to make punchy from a distance, and I find the sodium lamps, and I think the leaves themselves are also one of the reds or the pinks as well, and that definitely adds to the pop.
I need to. There is a place on the top that I can stand on. I'm gonna try and make it up there. And yep, I'm here. This is something I really love. Getting inside, the flowers of the trees, surrounded by
Yeah, that
flowers
was so neat.
everywhere. Look at this with all the small wood arms around you.
There, the Delta just revealed all. 246 is the building number I lived in college.
I've
Oh,
never
really? How come no one asked about this? Okay, let's see.
We just did.
It was a number. Oh, the Maxi found it. Maxi found it. Yeah. It was a number of Delta Old College Dorm Room. All right.
Oh, the timing of that was perfect.
Very unique.
Yeah, this is a fun build. This is on my original save, so I still have legacy parts on this save, which is a treat, of course.
Look at
Always
this
nice
tree.
to have.
We are gonna take one more look to this tree because making these trees looks natural is something that you are really unique in, Max. To be honest.
Yeah, that's one of his specialties.
Yeah.
I love cave creepers. They're the best, one of the best plants in the game. They remain
They
one of the best
are.
plants in the game. If you want to make
Yeah.
your own tree from scratch, I highly recommend starting with just a withered stump and enough cave creepers to go blind with. And you'll notice when you work with a withered stump that every time you take a cave creeper or any part near it, specifically the cave creeper, it starts angling with every single branch of that withered stump. So you can build up entire every single nook and cranny of every single branch on a withered stump is angleable with a cave creeper, to the point where you can then pivot the bush with the actual stem of the branch, and then expand and contract based on draw distance, or how thick the branch is, and then I usually will build out foliage from the extensions of the little twiggly bits, and then you keep the stalk of the trunk, so you actually get the depth of the actual, when you look up, you're like, oh, that's a branch. Your eyes are you're convinced that's a goddamn, that's the thing. It's it's sometimes hard to, make the thing.
It works. Yeah.
Fortunately, it comes, pretty much preloaded. It's mostly tree. You just kind of. But then with the solar oak, which I did, I think not too long after. Maybe it was that next year. Was that 2023? Actually, never mind. I think that was another year later. And I just used those new bushes, as the oak leaves, and just went insane with those, and layering the two, the cave creepers and those wispy ones, the big fat leaf bush. Let me see if I can look through the part and look at it now. What's it called? The cloven paw grass. That is.
Yeah, I love that.
That is the kickin' mule right there. Right, Miha, let's take you over to the tram.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Tickets, please. Tickets, please.
The interesting, thing about your builds in general, Max, is you have this touch of nature. So you always feel that this is, mixed between sci-fi, but there is a very unique style on how the trees, the planets, and you also use this build, shape a lot. This one, that's everything moving
Those
in.
compound bulbs or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
All kind
I
of
love
directions. It makes a unique style that are really beautiful to look at in VR. And
So that's a living lantern. That's actually a 4-pronged living lantern. So usually for those living lanterns, I do a compound bulb and then there is a biodome right in the center. So if you hop up here, you can see like a small biodome that's wedged in there. And then I use the snap points of the biodome and snap plants to each corner of the biodome, creating a four-cornered living lantern
Yeah,
with
yeah,
inverted mushrooms.
yeah. So
Many mushrooms.
there is too many stuff here, correct? Look how the stairs from all directions, all interacting, connecting up and down, a lot of alignment. There is this, significant effort done. But what I really know about you is that you don't really feel that you're exhausted, but you just enjoy doing this, and it end being
Yeah, this build was like over the course of a month, and it was probably like 150 hours
wow, wow.
easily.
Yeah. I think it's worth it.
Just quaffing and walking around and
Look at this. Look
spending all the time.
how this stuff gets aligned, on the ceiling, and this looks like a stairs, but it's actually back of the ceiling. There is a significant amount of effort done here in this very view I'm looking at right now.
Well, love me some timber beam work, Can't complain. So actually, the HVAC system, or the geothermal, we'll call it, is running from the ground. So one of these pipes, there's like a pipe that's like coming out of the ground that I actually tied into, and then it's now running through the one side of the building, and then runs to the boiler, or like the sort of like, yeah, right over here. And here's the boiler's over by the train. So it's tied completely into the because there's these like posts. Yeah, you'll see that. Like I'll point it out to you. And I tied in the pipes right into the ground posts, and then created like a hydronic sort of geothermal mixed with hydronic. We'll call it that. It's a boiler that's fed by geothermal energy.
I'm coming. I'm just gonna,
Sure, there's a proper term for that somewhere, but.
Yeah, the chat is getting dangerous, correct? But yeah, internet is a
dangerous.
All right, so let's go, Kim. Let's go. Okay, so we actually was going in that direction. We're going in this direction when I got distracted by the tree.
Sorry, those archways are for Gek only. They're too short.
Yeah, a little bit too short for me, but I still can do it actually. But it's it's very interesting.
You can get through the Gek arch. Great racism. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I can go.
I'm just kidding.
I can't fit.
People who first play No Man's Sky. I hate the Gek. People who've played No Man's Sky since day one. Oh, I love the Gek. Aren't they so cute?
I don't understand why everybody hates the Gex.
They play the game for the first time and learn that they had a bad past. But sure, they conquered the galaxy and melted all the Korvax into a single bar of gold. Like, anyway, moving on.
Is this a train metro station? Wow, what is this?
This is an LRT. This runs through the mountain, and
oh, that's so
part of
fancy.
the cave is collapsed, but part of the cave that I tunneled out is actually still standing.
Oh,
surprising.
Cool, man.
Few
I love
years
the
later.
front door with the plane on it. This is awesome.
Gotta have a grill.
It looks like an Art Deco. See, I love this.
Yeah, it's sort of. Yeah, I was going for that kind of
Fantastic.
That is so fancy and
Straight
so
out of the
elegant.
1930s.
Like, look at that giant piece of concrete with the imposing face. I love it. It's just like, I love those kind
very
of buildings
modern.
that have those like monolithic sort of stone entryways. And
You have the rail.
did either of you play the game Prey, or has anybody in the chat played the game Prey? It was also produced by Bethesda. I don't think they had anything really to do with the creation of it, but the aesthetic of that game was just like it was like Art Deco in space, and it was like just dripped of aesthetic.
Wow.
The giant
Really?
like spaceship. Like if you just look up the spaceship from the game Prey on Google and just see the images of like the craftsmanship of it alone before it was floating derelict in space and being attacked by mimic creatures that could be like a coffee cup 1 minute and a giant blob of death the next, and that game was horrific to play. Yeah, it was a little stressful, but just the setting and the aesthetic, well, like it's just one of those things like BioShock. It has that staying power, generational aesthetic, like resonation through the eons. So sadly, you can't enter this train. I'll tell you why. Because part of it is made with roof caps that I embedded into the ground because the track is rigging cubes.
It's a very
So I used the track
creative.
to build with.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I always said the next time I make a train, you can actually get on the damn thing.
Yeah,
Climb
no,
bar
we
cart.
need PHH to make it work for me, correct? But in reality, it's a magnificent piece of technology in here. This is one
So it
of
runs on mag rails, so yeah, it's got this like a floating cushion of air, like a
It's so cool.
hyperloop or something like that, or a floating cushion of imagination.
Yeah, this is super cool. Love that.
Yeah. What do you guys think about this? I don't think I've seen anything like this. Hey,
No, I
see you,
haven't seen.
Enra.
This is unique
Sleep
in
well.
the train world.
Yeah, dashboard is saying, Max, this is sick. It is sick. It is sick.
Much
yeah.
appreciated.
I love this one. Wow.
Well, now that you've seen the train, let's go check out the inside and the store, and then we'll head to Kim's base because we've been.
Alright.
I think you've pretty much almost seen it all.
Oh, we have. We planned 30 minutes and 30 minutes. Did we take more than 30 minutes?
That's almost an
Oh,
hour.
yeah.
We're at about an hour and 45. Or sorry, 45, not an hour.
Oh,
It is
But it's-
1:45 currently. For
it's really cool. Really cool. All right.
Yes, this is the geothermal hydronic. So the main tap feed is here. So this is a piece of the ground, the part of the settlement that was just next to the building, and I just had no use for it yet. And I was like, what am I gonna do with this half cylinder sticking out of the fucking ground? So I'm like, And then there was another one over here.
It's maybe powering the train.
So I decided to, make it the heating system,
Ah.
Why not? So if we go this way, we come around to the other side where you'll find the other tie-in for the geothermal.
Ah.
See? Also a useless sticking out cylinder from the ground that you otherwise can't do much with unless you think of, I'm sure the community is creative, right? If you can't think of it, somebody else will.
It's very creative.
That's for sure.
So this has a slightly better effect at night, but you can see that there's a light fissure that's coming straight down through this receiver tower.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's transmitting
Oh, I see it now.
the signals down to the rest of the workings underneath, I guess the plumbing or anything or any of the pumps or stuff that are running under the building that need even some of the system is being piped up here to give this little plant some water, whatever little bit of water that it needs to survive.
Yeah. I put the picture mode on. I put night, and I can see it's like this alien spaceship is actually, teleporting
Yeah, so
down.
that's the main receiver. Yeah, so that's
Yes.
it's like a comms ball. That's kind of taking all the telecommunication data that it can and allowing for the ease of transportation of information. Yeah.
Look
Okay.
at this, guys. I have to
Welcome
say,
to the store.
really, that this coming here with you guys after a couple of weeks without doing the show was it's really a good feeling. Really so missed that.
Oh, for
Just
sure.
relaxing.
Lots of universe left, right?
Yeah. You don't really, people don't understand the value of what they have until they miss it sometimes, correct? So these cool communities, the people we have here, everyone coming, we sitting, chatting, touring. Ah man, that's very
Feels
very
good,
good.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it feels
Yeah.
Oh, we'll just
amazing.
have to get a bunch of builders up and coming, bright and shiny, stars aplenty. That's with
Yeah.
builds in their hands and thoughts of glory and all the fun stuff. Come show your builds.
I definitely missed catching your tongue, man. All right. That's a very warm, cool, cozy place here, correct? It's very warm. We have this a lot of carpets, a lot of
Yes. So everything you
stuff.
saw out in the field is for sale. So we have, the various plants that you saw. We have some, of course, pies locally made, locally, all of that, because they don't leave. So shit's hella locally made.
Yeah. But these places feel so warm, correct? The
And
way
these are the
that
bulk purchase. So you
yeah.
have 2,000 units for a bulk flat of either milk, cake, or cucumber. That's the flavor of the week. So,
Yeah.
and then for 16.99, he sells maps as well. So one for like digs or
I've been on
potential treasure.
been on a strict diet for almost 2 months now, and now I remember why. I have been easy a little bit because I stopped doing these tours with all of this yummy looking food.
Can you interact with this computer over here that's by the terminal?
Which one? This one?
That one there. Yeah, the one I'm standing beside.
Let me see if I can turn on my HUD. Okay.
Amazing. Look at that. That's fun.
Oh, I'm getting a lot of notifications. Okay.
Oh, Krusty's going to a movie. Nice. I'll enjoy it. Movie!
Krusty, which movie are gonna watch? See you soon and enjoy the movie. Okay. So, no, I can't.
Yeah,
I
that
don't think I
popcorn's
can.
expensive, but man, that shit is just so good. I don't know
Yeah,
what they do to that. I don't know what they do to that movie theater popcorn. I don't want to know, but it's good.
I can't interact
Yeah,
with this
for sure.
computer, man. I don't think I can.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe because it has a timer. I think I already tripped it maybe earlier just
Yeah.
to see if it worked. All it does is it like leads you to like a different location on the planet. So it's like
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah,
gives you
yeah.
like I think there might be a distress signal or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, so this is the mercantile area.
I really love when you mix the actual game buildings with your builds, because this place feels so warm, and yeah, a little bit expensive, but again, alien food, correct?
Good, Dan.
Comes with free hammocks too. Look at those. Those are great.
Yeah. Look at
That's a sell for me. Show up at an open house and be like, "Are those hammocks come with the house?" You betcha they do.
Look
God damn it! How much do you want for this place?
You have the decal positioned like really cool on the door here. So
It's
cool.
really fun is come up here. You'll recognize this decal. Sometimes this decal spawns on ships. This is the pill cap or the gel cap decal. Some will recognize usually on haulers.
You have one decal.
They can change based on location, but each one of these prongs has, I think, there's 3 of them that are the same on these roof prongs, and then there's one just over here that's slightly different.
Now with the decal on, I can notice the animation of the door opening and the closing is very interesting. Okay, this build was really very good. I really liked it. Reminds me of the good old times, my friend. Good old times. Look at this.
No, untouched. It hasn't been updated since I don't know, September 2022. So it's a
A classic.
time capsule. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
With some like, you know, quality of life improvements like the new grass. But other than that, yeah, it doesn't have any of the other new frills.
No, it's cool, and ending with this fantastic big metro train. Electric train is amazing, really amazing. All right, so we go Kimball.
Yes, we do.
So should
I'm
we
excited.
relog and join her save, or we try and go directly from the anomaly?
No, I think
You
she
can
should
go from
just anomaly, and we'll join her from there. Yeah. We'll just
Yeah.
calibrate.
It's on your save. This save, Kim.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to the
Oh,
anomaly.
still driving my living ship in this state. Nice. I had an Australian buddy who was like completely obsessed with living ships, and when you could only have a fleet of 6, he went and got 6 living ships. Like they're some of the nicest I've ever seen, and like managed to get like an almost mostly rainbow one, and then like went and hunted all of the upgrades and stuff. Like yeah, this is before we even knew how to glitch build and stuff. It's just like super ghetto. So I was like still strip mining planets for carbon and stuff. And it was
Wait, that's Nunya in the chat. Hey, Nunya, haven't seen you in a while. Oh, all right. So I remember I spent almost 1 year trying to find the perfect ever living ship, and then I gave up, and then I just took another one that's really normal. But I skipped some
they're
very cool.
fickle beasts. They get a bad rap for being, you know, like space testicles or like flying boogers, or you know, they get a lot of bad names. But there's a lot of nice ones, and there's the variety is like, hey, I feel like it's just like any of the other ships that we can, you know, you can't build living ships yet. So if you want like, you know, an all white with gold accents, like hammerhead or mohawked one, you know, it's like you got to go get that shit yourself still. It's not like it's just gonna fall out of the sky or be assembled in a warehouse.
Yeah.
So they're still special in a way.
Before the update, which update was when they started to introduce autosave update that had a lot of challenges. What was this update called?
Nice one. Where are you? I see you in your ship. Here, hop in. Come look at this.
Oh, look at this! Wow!
Yeah.
Wow!
You just gotta get a pretty one.
Yeah. So what I was trying to say is
It's
before...
okay. Like it needs the mohawk, but it's like
No. The
I like
colors
the
are
armor.
very unique. So what I was saying is before they introduced this update, I remember that every day for almost a full year, I had this egg quest, and I opened one and I tried to, you know, get a living ship, and then I kept switching, and then in the end, you know, I just gave up and I took a normal one. But I missed on some cool ones. But this one, this red color is very rare, and the way it's, you know, evolving up and down.
It's got like the purple and red, and
Yeah.
I was hunting for a rainbow for a long time,
But
because
this
those you have to have like
Look at this
a
effect
specific.
when it's a head.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't
it's
seen
got a
effect
fun
like
glow
this
to it.
before.
Oh look, a fellow rando Calrissian from space, off on his merry way.
Yeah. Kim, are you there in your build?
No, almost.
She's
I'll let you know.
still in the anomaly. I see her walking up to the telly right now.
Let's take a look here. You want much love? What's going on here? Much love. I love you guys all.
That's Nunya from Dread's crew. The Adventures with Dread.
Max, he said
We had her
I
as a
have
guest.
a white and a cold living ship. I have never used it anymore. I use the living ship from time to time, but I really want to go and, you know, hunt for a new
Nice.
one. Now it's much more easier to move the upgrades, correct?
Is it all white flesh with the yellow, with the gold interior accents, or does it have the gold brush like off paint? I'm curious because those are so fucking nice. Yeah, hard to find with the full complement of fins and armor too. So. Because you can get some real potatoes.
I don't like is if they are missing too many body parts, you know.
Yeah, so they there's like the orb ones. So yeah, they're just kind of they're just missing something like their armor.
Yeah.
Let's go check what does this guy have new now. Quicksilvers, what does he have? Oh, there is a new ice status. Ice Fighter.
Yes, those are fun.
Ice Diplo, Ice Atlas, nice. Oh, Ice Astronaut. There's a lot of cool. There is a new industrial crane, that's a new one. A new covered crate, a new covered silo. A new verse. There's a lot of. No, this was old. Okay. It's cool they keep unlocking all this new stuff. Gatinian Empire.
Okay, that's fine, game.
Max, we need to get you. You need to get the Chimera Corp in here. I don't know how.
Oh my goodness! Don't you tease me.
That would be amazing.
I would cry.
Yeah.
There's so many other civs that have wanted that for so many years that it would be like beyond an honor to have that in the game. I would be shocked.
I don't think it's gonna be through them watching the show, man. Been going for years and never we never had anyone from them watching it, so.
Well, you can send it, but they were, there was a time when the game was first being created, when they were, putting together the first amounts of decals, and yeah, it's like it's never been done since, right? So it's like I don't predict it ever happening again, which is fine. It's like
they cut the communications. Oh, Max is saying he will log in and he will put the screenshot in Discord. Okay, I'm so curious to see it actually. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my HUD so that I can.
Wow! Yes, this is the orbital. Whew, sorry, I had to pull up the thrusters there when I saw your ship just floating.
I see a base called It's Me Mary Orbital. Is this the one?
No.
No? Okay.
It's the memory finder machine.
Memory finder. That was a great story too.
Thank you.
Let me see. Pure entity. I see you guys, but I still don't see the build. Maybe it will take a
it's gonna take a second there.
To load.
It shouldn't be too hard to load. It's under 3,000, so.
Oh, you know what makes it easier? Maybe I go right down here by the base computer, which is just on top of this. It's right by this structure here, and we'll interact.
I'm so jealous of your living ship, man.
We can get you one.
It's so cool. No, the problem is these living ships, you cannot actually, how do you say, when you go to a place, they change, correct? It's random.
Well, it depends on the planet.
Yeah, something like that.
There we go. Now look up.
Wait, I'm
Boom.
trying to...
I just see the whole thing now.
I was touching the computer. Touch.
Instantly, I could just see the entire piece above us, just boom, like a
Really?
rocket.
All right, I'm so curious.
Are there landing pads up there?
Yes, there's enough room.
Now it's up.
You see it now? Yeah.
Yeah. We are
Magic
coming.
trick.
Oh, it's a low gravity.
Beautiful. Look at that. As I was rising up, I just saw like all the paneling and stuff. I was like, yes. Wicked.
All right.
Reminds me of the crystal entity slightly from Star Trek. Just what was flying up. Just said that's like sort of fractally
cool.
all sky.
Oh,
It's such a cool creature.
love
There's
that.
no part in this game that could ever assemble that creature to its proper justice.
No.
Just like this. Yeah, like except for the glowing crystal, it's always so green and just way too bright. That's
Wow. This is
oh wow!
fascinating.
Look
Oh
at
my god, look at
this.
this. With the butterfly.
Oh, Kim, this is dope.
Thank you.
Look at this. Delicious.
Reminds me,
So-
you know, the first swing, right? But
So the butterflies
Wow.
are actually part
Wow.
of the apparatus, and so is this big yellow electrical creature thing. They're part of the machinery.
wow.
Nice.
Are these how do you say projectors? Wonders projectors?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
very creative. Very creative. It's fascinating.
So the story of this goes, a handful of centuries ago, a solitary and somewhat mystical scientist felt dismayed to learn that a dear friend of hers lost his memories. She set to work devising a way to locate and retrieve specific memory threads. Along the way, she recruited several intelligent and beautiful creatures willing to lend their exotic abilities to her cause. After long and arduous design work, experimentation, and testing, the day to unveil her memory finder machine finally arrived. When she scanned the small crowd gathered at the site, she realized her friend had failed to make the journey to receive his gift. Her heart heavy, she revealed her invention to those present and then stole away, never to return. As years passed, the legend of the machine and its maker grew, and seekers from every part of the galaxy sojourned to Keton and Mito, both to recover cherished memories and to whisper quietly about the scientist who imagined such a wonder in her heart.
Nice story.
Nice.
Thank you.
The memory finder. I love the low gravity planets because it make me, you know, fly and enjoy the build slowly.
Man,
It's
the
very
sparks flying off this thing
delicate.
is just fantastic.
Isn't that fantastic? I
I
love it.
love it. Oh,
this
it's
is
so cool.
Yeah.
And you use this table, and I saw it spinning in with the cogwheels. The cogwheels of that wonder projector almost look like it's powering that
Yes.
spin. You know, it's well, it's
Yeah,
great.
what are these effects actually?
It's from the creature that I put up, that round yellow creature. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. I haven't seen anything like this before again.
Oh,
Look, the
electric soccer balls? Yeah, there are lots
electricity
of fun.
coming out.
Or, sorry, electric footballs for our
Yeah.
European friends. Or, sorry, for the rest of the planet. LOL.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I come from the continent where football is football. Oh, America. So I live in America's hat, so but we still love sports. Some of us, at least, not me particularly, but the Raptors won the year that COVID started, so good times.
You have all of
We
these
burned some cars.
signs
Some Tim Hortons got left. It was wild. The end.
surrounding here.
That was the end of fun, Canada. This is beautiful. This is just fantastic. I'm just looking around at the top here, just looking down. Wow.
Oh yeah, there's stuff on the top and there's stuff underneath. So maybe underneath you could do camera mode to go look at it.
Sure, that's a good idea. Poster. Oh, nice.
I'm so impressed with the scale here. Yeah, we have a lot of interconnectivity between pretty much everything. Very beautiful. Very,
It's
very
like-
beautiful.
Tendrilled gravity snake that's just like constantly like swirling and writhing to sort of maintain some sort of perfect oscillating orbit. Or, I don't know. It spins in so many directions, it just remains perfectly still.
So Kim, we have this very top level here that have the red cube. Then we have the level under
Mm-hmm.
it, and then we have the last level down, and they are connected, correct? Or
Uh-huh.
it's
The whole
just a
yeah, the whole
chance?
center is connected all the way through. Yeah.
Very cool.
That's the
Yeah,
machine.
everything's tethered with the supply pipes. It's fantastic.
With a beautiful view behind it, the ring and
Look at these
everything.
butterflies too, just like wisping on each. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, the butterflies are very relaxing actually. Very beautiful and
It's a hell
very
of a
relaxing.
view from here too, and that ring planet in the distance. It's kind of
Yeah.
just has the one ring just crested on the side there, it's overlooking them all,
And the sun, let's see,
just reaching out to
Different
that
views.
that local sun. Yeah.
Ooh. Nice. This is art.
So Max, what would you try to remember here? What memory are you fond of that's kind of fading?
Oh, fading memories. Oof. Well, if I
Ah.
had to think of one that, like, I guess would remind me of the setting here, would be like seeing the Northern Lights, which is like was so long ago now that I barely remember seeing them. So that would be something that I'd like to relive, or either see them again or go back to that moment and see them when I was like 7. That'd be like, whoa.
Oh, cool. That's great.
Because 30
Right.
years just trimmed the luster from the moment.
What about
So,
you?
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm still enjoying the build. Max, Debs is saying he loves the way you say fantastic. No, I love the way Max
Nice.
say delicious. Delicious.
Yeah.
That's unique, correct? I still hear this
Uh,
from time to time. Guys, I hope you
that's
capture
funny.
the theme of this build, correct? When you come here or you are watching us, what the theme here is what is the memory that is fading, correct? So you are trying to hold to this memory and it's fading and fading away. I'm trying to see. I actually have a terrible memory, so pretty much most of my memory fades the second day. But if I'm trying to think hard, a memory that's fading, I think I really miss the early days when I started, the YouTube channel, when I was completely noob and idiot. I'm still, noob and idiot in streaming and stuff like this. But where, there was these very, very early days in VR when I was extremely mind blowing for the first time ever playing No Man's Sky. I still try to remember this moment, jumping in space, taking my first space ship in PSVR2 special unit. The game became 4K. These memories I'm trying to grasp too. That was cool times. I remember visiting Kim first build, walking. It had this big glass walkway very high on this adventure.
Oh yeah,
build.
my giant bloom swing ride.
Yeah, and man, that was a
Do
sight
you
to
still
behold.
have that fortified island city that's on your profile pic, right? Like that build is still visitable. Like it can be toured, and
Which
you
one?
haven't deleted the one that's on your Discord profile. That little island
Oh.
city, like the compact, like with the towers, and
I gotta look and see which one it is. I haven't.
it's
I
really
haven't deleted
really
any of my-
nice. Okay, so it still exists. Good.
So Kim, yeah.
Yeah,
What about
you
you?
have it as your banner shot on your Discord profile. Like, as soon as you see it, you'll probably recognize it.
I know. I'm going in Discord right now trying to think. It's
Yeah.
probably
It's really nice,
Probably it's probably my one that was built on the island in the middle of the lake. That one.
Correct. That is,
Yeah.
yes, that's the one. Hmm.
Yeah.
There's one specific roof that I looked at. I was like, whew, it's just stonework
That is
and
one of
just,
my favorite builds. Yeah, I
it's
love
really
that
good.
build.
Yeah.
Dashboard Devil is saying, brilliant build, Sparkle Kim. Always love your vision. Yeah, the vision of
thank
Kim
you.
is a sight to behold. Guys in the chat, correct? Don't sleep. Tell us a memory that's fading and you're trying to hold to it. So, Kim, what is the memory that you're trying to hold to that's fading?
Oh,
You have one of the most strongest memories, guys. I have to tell you, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say or no, but I'm gonna say it. Kim is have like very close to identical memories. She can remember stuff from high school and stuff like that. So I'm very curious to know memories that she have that's fading, because so far she have a very strong memory. I'm so jealous actually. So tell us, Kim.
I do have an extremely good memory, but I know other people don't, so I built the machine for others.
Yeah.
I struggle to forget things. Like, you know how like sometimes you really wish you could forget something?
Yes. Good
A lot
memory
of it
is
stays with me.
a good gift, but also a bad gift, because
Yeah.
people never have only good memories. So our life is
But
full of good and bad. Go ahead.
It's fun to be able to clearly remember all the good things.
Yeah. So you didn't tell us. You have to come. This is a memory finder. Any memories that's fading?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Man, let me
Ah.
think. Okay.
Wait.
There was
Delta One just came with one. He said, "A memory that I'm trying to alter that's fading. Hunt being born first." That's a good one. All right, go ahead, Kim.
well, just off the top of my head, there was one time there was this roller coaster called the Texas Giant, and I went to Six Flags with my sister. We had to drive like 4 hours to get there, and we went just to go on that crazy roller coaster because it was the biggest roller coaster in the world at the time, and it was so scary. And I love roller coasters, so to scare me with a roller coaster, it's really got to be something, and it really, really was. We got off it the first time and we were just shaking. We were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we did that. But then like within half an hour, we were back in line again to go again. But yeah, if I could remember everything about that perfectly, that would be fun.
Nice. Roller coaster. I went to
Ooh, J
many of
Flags
them.
said the color of the sunset on the ocean over the mountains when I flew into Vancouver. The oranges and reds were stunning. The city was just lighting up as well.
Just like, correct?
Nice.
Just like, guys, I was unfortunately I had a lot of bad luck with just like trying to make a couple of episodes with him to tell us his story. I still I still have your how to say your episode cover, man. I remember I called it the lonely night or something like this. So guys, if you can see, unfortunately because of the camera, I'm actually sitting on the ground because I'm able to see this very, very closely, these graphics here, and when you move around in VR and you actually sit and stand and stuff like this, it becomes a really a different level of immersion, correct? Unfortunately my camera and my room is very small. I'm still trying to sell my couch, but I was actually sitting on my knees here to get close to this because this one have some very, very cool animations behind the glass here. Okay.
Yeah, those new signs were so great.
Yeah. Yeah, I think memories is a very good and emotional topic. This is what pretty much make humans slightly unique. Building memories, just simple memories can make you feel bad. How you control emotions, how you can control your brain waves and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, the struggle.
There, Slacks is threatening you with builds. So we'll maybe go look at some next week or something. He's got some new builds.
I have a few builds that will blow my mind. Man, you have been saying this since day one, correct? You just need to be able
I've
to
been playing
wake
since day
up
one. Where's the
at
base
1
computer?
p.m. Just wake up at 1 p.m. Correct? That's your problem. But I want to.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
Day one player here. How do I get carded?
Ah, this man
Most
has a
frequently
mask.
asked
He
day
is
one
not
player
blind.
questions. Oh my god.
Oh, guys, yes, thank you, Dash. Please
I really
don't.
need cadmium, guys. I can't find it anywhere.
I'm here. I'm up here. I was watching from up there. Don't forget, yes, to click this like button, please, please. I was always trying to understand how important of this until you make a YouTube channel. This becomes the most important thing in the world. I really like the effects of this memory finder. It's really, really emotional. Being coming here and feeling all of this memory coming back through your brain. It's a good touch. Memories. It's what makes us humans. Imagine if I lost my last year memories, I will forget all of you guys. Correct? I remember there was this very very good movie. Correct? When you make memories and then you by the end of the day you forget them. The first movie, Memento, correct, by Kristen Noel. You do a lot of good stuff, you do a lot of bad stuff, but this memory is a critical thing. Yeah.
It makes us individuals too. Like
Yes.
no two people have had the same set of memories.
Didn't that have Guy Pearce in it? Memento. I remember. I'm trying to remember Memento.
So
It didn't have
Memento
Guy
is
Pearce
a
in it.
movie that I think goes backward, correct? So he have his wife died, and then his memory froze after his wife died, and then he can just remember. By the end of the day, he will forget everything. So he writes notes on his body. He's trying to figure out how his wife died and stuff like that.
Oh, it is Guy Pearce. Yeah, no, I just had to Google it for the IMDb
Yeah.
just to verify.
Yeah, we need to see. Nunia is saying, VR is my hero. Come on, you can call me Miha. That's an honor, correct? Just like he's saying, it's a time difference. I got M to show you and have trouble sleeping. Your wonder and amazement is genuine, so the pressure is so on me to deliver. Man, don't worry, my friend. I'm just teasing you. No, we will try and do it. They say the third time is a charm, correct? So we will try and do it. Nunia, man, I am, I'm honored, man, and let's try to also get you here on the show one day, Nunia. Memento, saying, Debs also actually finds the movie. Hey, Solar actually.
Hey, Solaire, how you doing? Poor guy.
I hope you are able to walk. He had a very bad accident. We need all to pray for him. Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Broke his leg. You shouldn't go. He doesn't go out of the house a lot, but when he went on a rampage tour, and then he actually had surgery. But I am hope he's back now to streaming. All right. Yeah. This place here, Solar, is the memory finder. Tell us some memories that's fading that you want to get a hold on. And then we're pretty much gonna wrap it for today, guys. I really enjoyed today show and
very used to the
back.
new parts too. I like how there's monitors for the look in each direction. Because I haven't had a chance to look at these yet, so they're very nice.
They're fun, aren't they? Yeah, I love them.
I was thinking of doing like a small cyberpunky city with like a little car driving through it, kind of like you look over a cliff and sort of look in a bowl and see and try to use some of the new hologram parts. It's walls and chunks of walls, and I had a vision, but then Valhalla took me away and is yet to relinquish its claws. So we'll see once eventually. Oh, if they add another couple of hundred build parts, oh my god, yeah, just roar back like some sort of demon. Just
and no stopping you.
There is a lot of, by the way, technical achievements here that we don't really notice, like how these pipes going here interacting and going all the way up, building the ceiling. the alignment.
That was one of my favorite ideas for this. Yeah,
That's
I hadn't
not
ever
easy.
done that before.
That's
Well, they're
crazy.
anchored off of each corner, right? So it's corner to corner, corner to corner, corner to corner.
It's
yeah,
crazy.
That's very good
That's crazy.
connection stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
because
they
to
just-
do that, Miha, you select a supply pipe from your build menu, right? And then you switch to wire.
Free play.
And then you pull, the free place as well. And then you pull the wire from end to end. And then you have to do the snap, but you have to time it. If you don't get it right, you got to do it all again. So.
Actually,
Right.
Max, you don't have to do that anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can just put
Nice.
free place and boom, just stick it on.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Wow, I'll have to try that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, so it's a lot easier. Yeah, and so I just took each one like up to the like opposite corner at the top, and that way they crisscrossed in the middle.
Nice. Oh, so no more uphill in the snow both ways to school. I love it.
Yeah.
Smooth roads.
Some things get easier.
Well, I watched a couple of videos like years ago. It was like Scottish Rod and a few others like of the time, like Beeblebone, of course, and like anybody else that has had tutorials like crisscross, and there's so many good techniques for the same thing and then variations, or like Drucifer and his incredible duodecahedrons, or like the uses of those things, but then to actually get to that point, like to then be able to use it, that's the work, right? Because the results sometimes are somewhat subtle, like they can be or if you're doing something like, and then you look over and it's the size of like a cantaloupe, you're like, damn it, that took like 4 hours.
We are gonna wrap it soon, guys.
Exactly. I mean, to me, it has to fit into the whole vision to like be worth
Right.
it, you know?
Yeah, it's hard. Sometimes it's hard unless you're doing like a sculpture piece, which some of it's just incredible. It's my hat is off to the fine sculptors amongst us. That's for sure. Yeah.
So, guys,
Blender wizards, or not necessarily. Well, Blender and the blending of parts, right? Like even I've seen people stream Blender for hours, and it takes because first of all, like when people are using that software, it removes you completely from the game environment. So you have to build away from you, but not having a background in No Man's Sky building, for instance, would be very difficult to contextualize. Okay, how do I place this on the ground when I can't see the ground?
Yes.
So yeah, there's different, but then and then actually taking the parts and then sculpting them in game is yeah, it takes it's just it's creativity no matter how we slice it. I always like seeing different combinations of the same damn thing smashed together differently. You're like, yay!
Yes.
I love it.
the really key thing about Kim builds is how much she adore geometry, correct? How all these structures, triangles, circles, fit together and interconnect.
Yeah, the she's a professional fractal paneler. Just always on point. It's and then everything, the geometric math is perfect.
Oh, dashboard is
Definitely
also leaving.
fascinated by
See
that.
you, dashboard. So, Miha, do you know he is one of us? Chat. Sorry. Okay. We all love you more than you know. Thank you, Nunya. Wallah. Thank you. That always makes my day. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it for the day, and she's saying, Pipa, do you know he's one of us in the chat? Where is yeah, please guys, likes are very good. So Nunya, DM me in Discord. Let's get you on the as a guest one day to tell us your story. And I think we're gonna wrap it up for today. This is really wonderful, beautiful build. Kim, thank you for the tour. I'm so impressed with it. And I think Max build was also very interesting. I really loved coming back here after so long, really, and doing the show. So,
it was nice. We'll find more shit for you to do. Trust me, we'll scare up some good times. And there's always something No Man's Sky, and people are constantly playing and building. And between all the different groups and building groups and this and that. There's always something.
It's all about
Having removed myself completely from the whole political spectrum, it's nice. So if anybody has a build from anywhere that wants to be showcased, and it's like, yeah, let's go. Everybody deserves a chance to be seen if they want to be seen, right? So like, hopefully we'll. They know where you are. They know where the channel is.
Yeah.
Reach out, they said.
It was fun hanging out with you guys today.
Nunya saying, I will
Thanks for coming.
do, but don't take my word for it. No, we still have correct. We still have time. We still have the beauty is this is all about the community and having fun, spending time together, and yeah, I am already I am already confused, but that's all good. So guys, we are gonna wrap it for today. Thank you. See you next Saturday at 1 p.m. And Kim, thank you, and Max, thank you guys for joining on today. We reached 60 episodes. 60 episode, guys. So we're gonna keep going. Everyone who stopped the end by the chat.
10% off at Bulk Barn, episode 60. Let's go.
Yes. Everyone who stopped the end.
Discount, baby.
Love you guys, and I will see you next week. Bye.
Hey, later.
Bye.
We can hopefully also tour and
I'll fire that
some
over
stuff.
to you.
Yes.
Yeah, I got that in our Discord, so I will pass that along.
Yes. Yeah. I know, Maxi. We are still
I
alive.
forget like a goldfish.
we are gonna end it now. See you guys. Bye.